Shalom, shalom, shalom. My name is Qanath Yahawashi. Welcome to the F.O.P.E. School or channel, and it's for our people edification, and it's to edify you in any realms of knowledge. We're not like trying to go with too much all the time dealing with scriptorial on everything, but to wake you up in knowledge and history. So that's what we're about. So we have a special guest on tonight. He only have a few minutes because he's on the plantation. They're trying to get the butter from the duck. Got my prince on. So introduce yourself, brother, and we're gonna try to get on this Bantu a little bit, and we'll talk about it. Let's go.
Absolutely. Shalom Bahashim Yahawashi Israel. It's the mighty Hebrew Prince Shalandim Ben Ami Montezaya. I'm Ben Yasha'Allah Senior, Prince in making a better world. I give all praise and honor to Yahweh, the supreme, intelligent, powerful one of our forefathers up there, issachar, those striving for righteousness' sake. I say into the family, Hebrew Israelite sovereign nationalism rising. What's going on, F.O.P.E? You know what I mean? I see y'all banging hard, man, on that fake 12 tribe chart. I see y'all on that thing, man. Real deep, man.
Good.
Yeah, I watched the piece yesterday that y'all did. It was an excellent presentation that y'all did with Edenic son, man. And he showed them that what we call as definitely go back to the Hebrew language.
Good. And we was glad to have him on. He was a special guest. We're gonna continue to build. And I know you would like that guest because both of y'all are great scholars, and especially dealing with the Hebrew and dealing with the Israelites over in Africa. But we had an interesting thing happen yesterday. If you can go into it.
That's my brother. That's my brother. We come out of the same community.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Me and him come from the moment Israel. So yeah, I definitely know who Edenic son is. So y'all was speaking about the Bantu expansion and the Israelites and all that. Absolutely.
Yes.
What was the deal on that?
Well, actually, after the video, my brother put up a video of it. Yeah. Well, after that, my brother put up a video, kind of slandering them and showing some Bantus as Hamites. And you're going to have, just like right now, you got Ish claiming to be Israel, right? So you're going to have certain people claiming certain tribes and so on and so forth. And it's a mixture of everybody trying to claim, just like the Asians trying to claim our culture also. So you're going to have that. So with this, after this interview, I'm going to show everybody something, surprise everybody after this interview. But I want you to let everybody know with your skill set that you're going to have some Hamitic people claiming to be certain tribes. And we also picked up other cultures like we do right now, Christmas, Thanksgiving, so Halloween, and so on and so forth as a people. So you're going to pick this stuff up. But I yield the floor.
Absolutely. Again, giving all praise and honor to Yahweh himself. If you go to the bottom, also called 8, verse 64, it breaks down that we would be scattered amongst all the nations of the earth. And when you look at that Hebrew word scattering, it also defines that we would be picking up the customs and mannerisms of the nations that are around us. So it would be abstinent to sit back and act like we wouldn't pick up the customs of the other nations. Cain, you're going to have Hamitic tribes or Hamitic people in the midst saying they Israel. Just like you got a lot of Hispanics saying they Israel, and they got the so-called Jews saying that they Israel and they not. But if one studies the Bantu expansion, the Bantu culture, and understand the Israelite presence, they'll see that the Bantu expansion is really talking about the Israelite expansion starting from Syrian captivity 722 BCE. And when we start breaking down that history, we can go into oral traditions of many of the tribes in West Africa, such as the Akan, such as the Mandinka, such as the what you call, not the Akan, I said the Akan, but the Igbo, the Iwi. There's different tribes that speak about the Bantu being the Israelite expansion from 722 BCE into what we call 70 CE or 70 AD with the destruction of the temple of Jerusalem. So for people to deny the fact that Israelite existence is in West Africa, they just naive to the truth. Because yesterday I heard Garfield denying the Israelite presence in West Africa. You know what people are doing right now? They'll take a trip to West Africa to probably like a remote village somewhere, and they might meet a group of people that may not be Israel, and they might say they don't know nothing about Israel, and then that gives them enough evidence to say that we're not Israelites. That's foolish as hell. You can go to Nigeria, which I've been to before. You can go all throughout West Africa and you will find Israelite communities, such as the Sarifi and Ghana, West Africa. You will find tons, elements of the Fulanti. You will find tons of throughout West Africa. But when you talk about the Black conscious community and you talk Kemetic school of thought, you're not going to find that in West Africa. Another thing that needs to be shared about the Bantu expansion is the E1B1AE DNA. Now, it tells you throughout the scripture that the children of Israel will be scattered amongst all the nations of the earth. You deal with the so-called Black presence that have been scattered during the East African slave trade, going into Uzbekistan, Pakistan, India, all the regions, and the West African slave trade, us coming to Britain, the islands, the Americas. You'll find this E1B1A DNA all over the earth. All over the earth. But when you start talking about Q haplogroups, R haplogroups, that the Hispanic community share, you're not going to find that all over the earth. So this a lie that people are saying that the Hispanics or Israelites need to stop. Now, this is not to say that you don't have Israelites in the midst of them, because you do got Israelites in Puerto Rico. You do got Israelite Caribbean and the Caribbean island and the Latino countries. But that don't mean that them nubs per se are Israelites. Now, you do have some native tribes that are Israelites, but the bulk of them, no. But if you got any specific questions, because I got 12 minutes left, if you got any specific questions about the Bantu expansion or any questions for that matter, that's Bill.
So what you think about the movement that's happening right now across the world, as far as also in Israel, people waking up and starting to also recognize us as being Israelites? And also, can you go a little bit on when you talk about Israelites solving national rising?
Absolutely, yeah. You can see it all over the world, man. You see it in Iran right now. You see it in Venezuela, all over the earth. You see it in all these different nations recognizing that we Israel. Even in 1970, the late president of Egypt told the soldiers, you left here black and came back white, we cannot accept you. Even the indigenous Egyptians or Canadians know, I'm talking about the modern day Canadians, they know that the children of Israel were a melanated people, okay? You can go, like I put up yesterday, you can go to old classical writings from people such as Sir Godfrey Higgins, who wrote the book Anti-Calypsis, volumes 1 and 2, where they said that the original Israelite tribes were a black nation of people. So to sit up here, original Israelites didn't start off as Negroid. And they, because it's determined by the heritage of your parents, to sit back and try your whole funeral structures based on, traveling and then amalgamating. These people that are calling themselves the Latino community, most of them are Mongolian Oriental descent. This is no, I'm not. No, it's good. You know what I'm saying? So to sit back and lie and make it seem as though that the Israel, we gotta blame some of the modern day Israelite teachers that's teaching this madness. Even when you look at the original One West leaders, man, such as Chief High Priest Aria, Chief High Priest Mashayach, they was understanding originally about the Negro presence migrating into these Latino communities. You know what I mean? And then later on, it took on a whole nother spin. So now you got all these Monziers, you got all these bastard seeds amongst our people, man. And on top, they act like they dominate in Israel. And if it wasn't for the so-called, they wouldn't even be saying that they Israel today. And this is just a historical fact that has to not only be considered, but recognized as the truth. Hallelujah. And the other question you was asking was about Hebrew Israelite sovereign nationalism. As everybody know, I'm the founder of Hebrew Israelite sovereign nationalism. Hebrew Israelite sovereign nationalism is a vehicle that I put together to consolidate all Israelite camps. It don't matter if you Torah or whatever the case may be. Torah is the constitutional structure of the nation of Israel all over the planet Earth. In turn, Israel being the body politic. And once we set up a government in the sense of a court system, we become a government in exile. And then in turn, we start self-governing ourselves. Most Israelites on social media look at the Torah as a religious document. Most Black conscious Afrocentric scholars look at the so-called Bible in a religious context versus a historical document. This is why people like Priest Dan the Allies having a field day right now with people like Garfield. We waiting for Garfield to put out his book because I'm gonna critique it too, and I'm gonna dissect it and I'm gonna destroy it. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know the scholarship that he's coming from. You know what I mean? I mean, like you, Uncle Ket, all y'all quoting Wikipedia. Come on, and we already know Wikipedia is a bias. Like these guys, man, they're using European academia to prove the existence that we not Israel. Like, are you kidding me? The same people, they're not going to see it.
Okay. Right. Let me say this. Like maybe the guy Garfield, I don't know him personally. We had a few run-ins like on Facebook, whatever like that. But I don't dislike him. I don't know if he's, and this is just my personal opinion. I know for a fact he's not ready to step in the ring with you. You understand? Because he lost against the European Gentile, right? On Sarnetta savagely. You understand? So I would love for him to try to have a debate on this side. He lost savagely against them. It was quite embarrassing because I was really looking forward to him, even though I didn't agree with his information on his site on technical shots and all that. I still wanted to see him fare well in the debate. And really, he left like a slick cat. You know, you ever seen a cat? Right, he haul ass. You know what I'm saying? He got out of there. You know, so with somebody like that to name themselves, man, I don't know. You know, we lions. Garfield, he was a pussy cat, a real pussy. You know what I'm saying? So we lions over here, man. For the lions of Judah. You understand? So we don't deal with pussy cats. Every time we want pussies for something else. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to get too good, bro.
No. I watched that debate. You know what? Shout out to Sarnetta for hooking that up. The vaccination debate.
Oh, crazy. You done a great job.
And I watched it 4 times. You did a great job. I watched it 4 times. And you know, giving respect to the Amon Ra squad and Garfield and them for trying. They tried, but they lost terribly. They lost terribly. You cannot debate those that create. How you going to debate Dr. Frankenstein? The ones that created the vaccinations. They tell you that this is no good. You going to tell them, oh, it's good. Yeah, how you going to do that? They're the ones that created it. So once they start putting up that real scientific evidence to show, you know, that vaccinations are no good, it was over. Once they start throwing up them PowerPoints and all that, I knew for a fact that they was going to be washed up. And even Prospect, because he was on the side of those that disagreed with the vaccination. And he tore the Amon Ra squad and all them up out the frame. I watched that, John. So once again, I had another victory. But I got a few more minutes. Any more questions?
Oh, I would just make a comment to you, brother. I appreciate the work that you do in the community. You know, your non-biased approach on anybody to give an ear. You know, so I think that's how we all should be. And like you said, how can you go into Frankenstein den on something he created? And I say the same thing about anybody who try to come up against us. How can you go up against the natural branches, the natural seed, the root that the Most High gave the word to? So how can you go up against the natural branches? So you wonder why you get your ass kicked all the time by a brother like the mighty Hebrew. You understand, bro? Like Shashan Qanath. You know what I'm saying? You wonder how you get your ass kicked by Daniel Hashar. You know,
and let me say this, because I know people gonna say, why he ain't got no beard? Y'all know I got alopecia, I ain't got no eyebrows, none of that. So for anybody to make a statement, he don't have a beard, I don't. But again, give a shout out to F.O.P.E, man. F.O.P.E, y'all doing an excellent job, man. It's like I'll be waiting the next day to see the next video. That's when I put up that next video. But what I do want to come back and share with y'all is that I do have historical, factual evidence that I can prove the existence of Abraham. And the information that I got, I want to present it first on FOPE Israelites. If y'all call me back on, I'm going to shut all that down. I'm going to shut all that shit down because I keep hearing, I don't have no evidence of Abraham's existence. Well, this is not to step on any Israelite toes. I just think people are looking for the origin of Abraham in the wrong place. I'm saying that he's from the Indus Valley. I can prove it. I can prove that there was an ancient ore before there was the ore of the 7th century BCE, that there was an ore custom in the Indus Valley. I can prove that there was a Haran in the Indus Valley. I can prove that when it talks in Joshua, when it speaks about our ancestors coming from the other side of the river, it wasn't talking about the Euphrates, but it's talking about the Ganges. You're going to get, nigga, if you call me on, Shar Sham, Elder Zaquin Qanath, y'all call me on, ready to pun. I will put it in Shar Sham's inbox or however y'all want it. And I'm a body anybody there. I will body the Black conscious community that been saying that Abraham don't exist. I will body y'all cats. But any of y'all pseudo scholars that keep saying, "Oh, academia consensus, it don't show." Come on, man. I will crush academia consensus too, because I don't stay boxed in based on your Gentile madness. But I gotta go, y'all. My break is
and
up.
Let me say this. Let me say this real quick, Prince. Let me say this real quick, Prince.
Yes, sir.
This brother right here, like I say, we deal in scholarship. This brother is officially a member of F.O.P.E for our people edification, brother. Right? We give out information. That's how we rock it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And look, y'all, I'm Torah Center and I'm a part of F.O.P.E. I have no problem with that. We all brothers in Israel, man. So that's how I go down. I love y'all brothers, man. I gotta go. Hebrew Israelite sovereign nationalism rising. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom,
so
shalom.
Now I gotta get off. I love y'all.
Shalom. All right, love you too, Prince. All right, all right. So there you have it. There you have it. We had a wonderful, great scholar on for you, brothers and sisters. You know, and we got a bill, like you say, Torah Center, and him and I talking and working on that situation. You understand? So a lot of stuff going behind the scenes, a lot of people don't know about. But I want my brother Shawshan to put up something because I think he titled this the Bantu, because one of my dear brothers, like 5 minutes after we done the video, showed videos of Hamitic people claiming to be Bantu. But let's show the real Bantu. Let's understand that these people was taught they was Israelites. They were taught they was Bantu. They know who Cushi is. They know who the Cushites are, right? Africa is 2.5 times the size of America. So turn this up real quick, brother, so everybody can hear this right here come from this woman, and then we'll do some commentary on it. What that say? What type of black are you? Bantu, Israelite, or Cushite? Question. Let it go.
Hello, everybody. It's Carzo with Conjoy for Africa. My friend Michelle, who's asking a good question the other day, and she was like, she wanted to understand herself as an African American and connect. A lot of African Americans now are really connecting with us as Africans, which is super great. And they, so she wanted to know if she was a Bantu, if she was a Nilot, or if she was a. It's very interesting. So I gave her that whole thing that we as Africans learn in about the three African groups, and so she was fascinated because she didn't learn about that about her people. So Bantus are the Nilots and the Kushites, and I'm going to put information bar below so that you can read about them and maybe like take a quick look and ask yourself, who you could be. And I just said Kwanzaa because it's that time of year, it's the holiday. I'm doing videos over the fall. Anyway, let me get right to it. Bantus. So the Bantu group, the things, we're the biggest group in Africa. So about I would say 70 to 80% of Africans are in the grouping of the people. What's great about Bantus is that we're characteristics with our broad noses, and we have dark skin, have some lighter skins, but the features of the facial structure remain the same. And we also speak related languages as well. Africa, you're going to find a lot of Bantu speaking people. And I'll put in like a little picture so you can see a different group of Bantu.
Pause it. Okay. What I hope you guys heard what she said. Go back a hair. Go back a hair. Right there. Pause it. Like she said, she's Bantu, and you can be light skin or dark skin, and she's going to show you some people who call themselves Bantu, right? And you see the person on top right. Now, for me, that'd be Hamitic, right? Now, I seen a person that's on the far bottom with locks. You understand? But like she said, you look at her, and you look at the four women there. Those what you consider Bantu, and the woman that's doing the video, she says she's Bantu, and she could be from light skin to dark skin, okay? And she's Bantu, and she talks about the high cheekbones and the broad nose and the lips. So she's Bantu. So what you have other brothers would do, they'll show a picture like that on the right. Now check it out, everyone. When you see a picture like that of a person that she done shaved her head and all that, understand a lot of us go into the practices of other nationalities, of other nations, right? We start wearing punk rock hair, right? We start only punk rock hair. We start putting the piercings, stretching our ears out, right? Like some of our people make scar their face or tattoos, right? You see the sister on the left with the I don't know what type of hairstyle you call that, but with the tattoo on her neck, you understand, so on and so forth. So when we were spread out, a lot of times we pick up the customs from Thanksgiving to Christmas to Halloween, so on and so forth. She opened up and said we celebrating Kwanzaa, right? So we pick up these customs. But if that woman wouldn't open her mouth, that'd be the average Israelite sister that you would see going to work, right? Blue collar worker every day, right? So she's describing a Bantu. Now, mind you, she's from Africa. They know all about this. A lot of us had no clue. And she's going to tell you they learned this in school. They learn to identify, and they identifying by phenotypes and so on, so they know who they are. All right? So go ahead, play the clip.
And then now we'll move on to the Nilotes. So the Nilotes are also a grouping in Africa. One of the things I learned about the Nilotes, so they move from the different parts of Africa to the other, and they also tend to really, really value cattle.
Now, remember the brother talked. Remember the brother talked about that earlier, the Nilotes, or I can't say it right all the way. I don't know how to pronounce it quite yet, but he talked about them in his presentation yesterday. A very small presentation because he's gonna do a real get down presentation very soon. So see how she knows about this, right? So she knew about who these people are. These people actually exist. And she gonna go into Kush. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and play all the way through, and then I'm gonna do a little more commentary, and then I'm gonna bring up something else. Go ahead, brother.
Especially for my country, I like the Maasai. Different groups within my country, and one example of a Nilot is actually Lupita Nyong'o. And so it's a great group of people, and they have a great history, and so that would be the second grouping. And now I'm going to move on to the third and final grouping of Africans, and that's the Kushites. And are known by, their features are very different. I would say the features tend to be very Western type features. Normal are like in East Africa, we have the Ethiopians and Eritreans, those are examples of Kushites. We have also the Moroccans. Iman is actually an example of a Kushite African, and their head texture tends to be a little bit different on the fairer side, And they tend to have a little bit of pointed noses features as well. And so that's
see that? The Most High said we passed it.
So that's an overview of American, and she was just so excited. And she actually thinks that she is between a Nilot and a Bantu, but she's. If you like videos like this, let me know. Please follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
That's good. Now check this out. So what happens is that when we see a video like that showing respect, but some people put up a picture, a video of a child getting her clitoris cut out, right? Or somebody with bones and all, you know, videos of somebody in the 40s, really people making them look real bad, you know, practicing Hamitic culture and also with Hamitic people, right? With no commentary on it or with no historical facts on who's who or what is what. It's a video and mum's the word. See, I'm gonna do a lecture coming up maybe about 2 weeks, and I'm gonna show y'all some stuff that's gonna really shock you guys. I'm kind of proud of myself with this thing gonna lay out here. But remember that right there, what you just saw. And the Most High say we can pass as these people. Okay, he know what he was doing because he knew we was going to get that persecution, so we had to flee. Now, any one of us can get lost at all three of that, from the Cushites, Neolites to the Cushites. I'm sorry, from the Bantu, Cushites, Neolites. We can all get lost up in that. All of us get lost up in it right now, and they be saying, where the Israelites at? And they want to know who to grab, right? But put this other video on right here, brother. Play this video right here. Now you tell me right here, if you was looking for somebody, you could pick this person out of all them people from a Cushite, Bantu, right? Or Neolite. Now you tell me, can you see this? Could you pick this person out if you was looking for somebody? And they try to tell me this supposed to be an Israelite, and this supposed to be the guy who wanted to debate F.O.P.E. Nah, not happening, because we don't deal with the truth. Say, don't deal with the heathen. There you go. Can you make that bigger? Now, this is your guy. What's his name, Shawshan?
I believe Joe Issachar.
Cameraman is Isaiah.
That's your boy, Joe Issachar. They'll be making derogatory statements at times. That's him. Now, you tell me, do he even look Hispanic or so-called Indian descent? Or does he look in Spaniard? That's the dude Issachar, Joe Issachar. Okay? Let's listen to a little bit of this right here, because remember, we're supposed to learn the way of the heathen, and he should have our records. But let's hear him out a little bit. Play.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15.
Stop. Pause. He yelled out, Durame! Durame! It's not Durame. He said, Durame! Play it back. Listen to him. See, he learned it from us. What did he learn to teach on the streets? Highways and byways. Where he learned this from? And he hauled out Durame. Take it back so everybody can hear it.
Verse 15. Verse 15.
Deuteronomy. Listen.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15.
Go ahead. Watch this.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, when I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed, these are one of the curses in the Bible. That if you didn't hearken to the Lord God, that these are Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed. So anytime you're trying to do some work and you're finding out who you are, or you don't know who, later on all these bad things start happening, you're always trying to do your very best, and you cannot do your best. Because God said that you will be
Pause that. You hear that? This is why the Most High don't want us. He shouldn't be reading our scriptures. You heard what he just said? What he just said can apply to anybody. Anybody. They are hiring H people on an enormous rate. Now, I don't want to hear they should be for hire, because you don't know, y'all breaking that down the wrong way too. When the hell does the scripture say we're going to flee to Babylon for help? Let's see if they fit these curses. Let it play.
Another curse. Cursed shall thou be thy best. So, if you don't listen to God, you're not going to have any food. You're not going to have anything that you're going to want. Something is not going to be there for you. You're going to get outdated food. With that, as God's children, as the Israelites, there's another curse. And thy daughters will be given unto another people, and thy eyes shall look for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thy hand. So, during the slave trade, during the time when the conquistadors came and ravished and killed us, unto people for slaves.
Pause.
These were some of the curses that we will.
This is the most line 6 part of my language shit that this guy's telling right here. This is a lie. Okay? This did not happen to his people. Right? Longing for your children, meaning you don't get your children back. There's no record of Hispanics, H people, getting their children taken away from them and putting into slavery. He just said when we came here on slavery, every nation had a little bit of torture going on. But right now, if they got safe havens in America, where they go to churches if they're illegal. They got DACA. Look it up, DACA. The only safe haven we have is the Most High, and then the second place is jail, I guess. If you break a law, you go to jail. And when you go to jail, you don't see your children. And when you come out of jail, you see your children. During slavery, our children was taken from us, and we never saw them again. So when you cross the border and they take you to jail or deport your ass, you get your children back. That didn't happen to us. We don't get our children back. They don't. So he's lying about this curse. They don't fit that curse. They don't fit it. That's a fact. Is that hate? No, that's a fact. That's true. Or why you hating on them? I hate them lying on our scriptures. You just saw this woman describe the Bantu, the Neolites, and the Cushites. And he don't look like neither one of them. But I can tell you who he looked like. I can tell you who he looked like. Let it play.
Through if we will not listen to him. Deuteronomy 6. And the Lord shall bring thee, and thy king, which shall set over thee, unto the neither nor thy fathers have known, and which thou hast.
Stop.
People that
Where in the hell have a Spanish been brought to another nation that they don't know? When this happened? Because we already proved the boats are too small, then go down Euphrates River. When did they come to another? I want to hear his response. This is my first time watching this video. When have they been brought to another nation? Now, you had people that were shipped from South and North America to Europe when Columbus wanted to show that people lived here and they were black Indians. I want to know, when was his people brought, or any other people on the planet? Let's get off of the H people. Any other people on the planet was taken to many different nations, right? And places that they didn't know, other than the Negro. Hell, they fleeing to Babylon to get work and getting it. The scriptures say, go back, don't go back into Egypt for anything. They coming here. Read, go ahead, let it play.
We are worshiping the cross, and you have Muslims worshiping the stone. We're not supposed to be worshiping abomination to God.
Pause. What in the Sam hell he talking about? He just said another nation nobody know that he jumped into Muslims worshiping a stone. Well, that's their stone. Let them have their damn rock. What they got to do with us? We follow the customs, but he jumped totally out the scripture. Listen, and I'm gonna play a couple more seconds. Then I'm gonna go to one more thing. That we're gonna roll out. The Spirit bears witness, like they say. Does the Spirit bears witness to you that he has a spirit that can move people? Does he have the spirit of an Israelite rocking back and forth? Or does he look like he might have been planted to deceive? Because like I always say, the scriptures say, my sheep hear my voice. And you got this guy with two yellow poles as his bodyguards. That's his camp. The two poles. That's one pole holding up the sign. Really? And I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna say it used to piss me off, but now I'm starting to realize a lot of these guys who are continuing to say this, the Most High has blinded them. I'm starting to see that now. I don't think they're doing it on their own. The Most High is blinding them. Why are you talking about out of the northern kingdom? You may be the northern kingdom. I may be the northern kingdom. I may be the southern kingdom. You niggas don't know. But we do know he can't pass as a Bantu, Neolite, Cushite, person from Egypt, even a Canaanite. Because that's who we had children by, Canaanites and Israelites. He don't even have a light. What, a Spanilite? I mean, what? Don't even have a light. Thou light have disappeared. How about that? How about that? Let it play a little bit, brother. Put him on small screen. We don't need to see all that. It's abomination.
That's going to be the same size.
Okay. Word amongst all the nations where the gospel led thee. So we're in Mexico, we call wetbacks. Spits. We're called beaters. And we don't even know, you guys don't even know that this land belongs to this land is stolen land.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous right here. Do anybody want to come on live and make a comment? This is ridiculous.
28. 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord and hunger. Where do you get your food from? And thirst. Who owns the water companies? So-called white man does. We want clothes. Who do we got to go to? And then driver's license, birth certificate. Who do you got to go to? Yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. This happened to all blacks, Americans.
Pause. Ain't no damn yoke of iron put around nobody's neck like the black man. I was waiting for him to get there. Yoke of iron. What, a chain? What, a gold chain? A gold chain? A yoke of iron? What, a necklace? I mean, really? And y'all falling for this? This sounds just like Joe Osteen, Joyce Myers. No bass in his voice. No power. Not roaring like a lion. Nothing there. So this goes out to all you Negrolites. You see, look at how big that camp is. My sheep hear my voice. Really? Yes. That's why you awaken. And this guy is copying off of everything that he heard. He know he's not an Israelite. And I truly believe now that he's a plant. I believe it's a plant. I don't believe this man is sincere. This man is a plant to start confusion amongst you dum-dums. Straight up. Let it go. Let's hear a little bit more of this buffoonery.
No, global media, and then I didn't catch it. He is preaching in the back of a store behind the local strip mall. But when you look at it, he's absolutely right. Look at the yellow things, and you see the behind a store somewhere.
He's not in no highways and byways.
Yeah, no. You see,
I'll be damn. Good catch, over me. Hey,
look at the meter. They look like the little meters they read.
Yeah, you don't see that in the street. I'll be damn. Hey, Basim, good catch. This man is in the back of an alley on lunch break in the kitchen.
Hey, Qanath, imagine.
Yes.
Head shaking. That's crazy. Shaking like a leaf. That's crazy, man. I can't believe I catch that, though. That's funny.
This man is in the back of the kitchen door. This is not on no damn sidewalk, no highway. That's the back of the kitchen door. Really? Come on, man. This probably the back of Taco Bell or something like that. That's ridiculous. Hey, Basim, I want you to call me later, man. Inbox me, brother. This is hilarious.
Look, that's how you know I wasn't. I can't believe I missed. I wasn't even paying attention to the video.
This man is not on the sidewalk. This man is in an alley. This probably is right downtown. Either at Taco Bell or at the FBI Secret Service building some damn way. One of them. He's on lunch break. There's one of them. In fact, y'all show me in history one video where you see something like this, Israelites preach on the corner. I'd be damn, I can't believe I missed that. Good look, boss. So let it play, man. Let's see if somebody gonna walk out that damn door. Tell him to get his ass back to work.
Oh, shit. God said that this would happen. I listen to him.
This man.
Deuteronomy 28:61.
You know what?
Every sickness and every plague.
Yeah, he is. Cause look, Data. Hey, Qanath, you see the soda little, like the soda holders, they fell over. He is in the back of a store. That's crazy. Hold on, look.
Yeah.
Look at it. You gotta. They holding up the sign, the soda joints. You see them?
Yeah.
Deuteronomy 28.
Watch when the sign.
I see him. A little time blew the wind so you can see it. Yeah.
That they the joints to hold the 2-liter sodas.
Yep. He's in the alley.
Then will the Lord be until thou hast been destroyed. So if you don't know how the Lord God and listen that he has chosen you above all people, he's gonna bring you.
This man is acting like he's talking to an audience.
Deuteronomy 4. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
I mean,
from one end of the earth.
Uh-oh, he messed up with that one.
To the other.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not serve other gods, neither nor.
Pause that. That man said, Most I should scatter you from one end of the earth to the other. And this man, they ain't been scattered nowhere. They ain't been scattered nowhere, Israel. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. That's enough. Put it back on big screen because we're ready to go, man. This is, unless you want to continue to watch this buffoonery. This is ridiculous. Israel, y'all want to watch some more of the comment board?
Israel. I was after seeing that, brother. That's totally, it ain't worth it. They don't want to see no more of that.
So even somebody said even Mexicans eat this stuff. That's a straight eater. Damn.
Oh,
Job eats Israel. He's supposed to be Negro, huh? Yasha Ella. Okay, hey, look, man. Again, everybody, I'm jumping topic real quick. April 6th is the Passover, man. Email us at yjohnson123@yahoo.com. Shawshan, put it up there. yjohnson123@yahoo.com. Email us. Okay, we have a few people already emailed. Again, it's only $60 for a family of 4, and $20 a head. All right, so 24.68. So yeah. And like I said, we get the land, wine, and the hall. So, and get the service and fellowship. It's going to be in Baltimore, April 6th. April 6th. Also, we're going to break down this thing on the Phoenicians being Israelites. We're going to break that down, right? So now it's high time, man, that we don't return back to the vomit. If you say something, stick to it. Stick to it, man. Stick to it. So I hope y'all was able to watch the last video with the brother, my brother's son. Also the video that Shawsham and I did and Maharakar called in on, and he agreed that they did not come down to the Euphrates River to the Indian Ocean. I'm sorry, to the Persian Gulf, to the Indian Ocean, and through the Atlantic. He agreed with us. So we got another One West member who actually, that's highly well known, to actually agree that the Northern Kingdom didn't get on the boats that way and come to America. So now that doctrine been cut. So now you guys have to come up with another doctrine on how the Northern Kingdom got here. All of them. There's only one of them I know. That's Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. Right? And then you got some that came maybe through when King Solomon or King David, whatever like that, on the travels. You know. But that doctrine, because we already cut about how they scattered in Israel, won't break the holy days, so on and so forth. So now, with the help of our brother Maharakov, because he agreed with us on the scripture stuff that we was telling him about, that he done his own research, that he found out that y'all didn't come over here in South America and North America, right? So FOPE and Army of Israel stand strong on that. You didn't come down through the Euphrates River, down the Indian Ocean, through Atlantic Ocean, to the Americas during that time period at all. So all praise to the Most High on that one. So Shawshank, you want to say anything? Didn't happen.
Yeah.
We
need to apologize because we did have the video airing up earlier about, we supposed to went live 9:30 on the relations of blacks and Mexicans and Hispanics on the West Coast. We're gonna have we interviewing one of our brothers. So he decided to or even Sunday or on the Shabbat. So look out for that. It's going to be talking about the relationships, race relations of Mexicans and blacks, pretty much. You know what I mean? I don't know why I keep saying that. So look out for that video coming.
Hispanics and blacks. We're going to be from. Oh, I forgot. He left off. Mighty Hebrew. He would have told you we're going to have people from Israel, from Killer Priest on. I'm gonna have people from different parts of Africa who's scholars who know the Israelites. We got a few people on. You know, we're gonna continue. Of course, we're gonna do the street teaching. We well, not myself. I may not be up there. I'm not sure yet. But a few of the brothers are gonna be teaching in New York Sunday. In New York this Sunday, F.O.P.E will be breaking ground once again in New York with firm and determined brothers who's going to continue to make it happen. And it's not that we preaching Negro doctrine. You understand? We preaching truth, you know, to the 12 tribes that scattered abroad and who Israel is. Now, I will say this. I'm going to be shocked because if I see a brother I know and they don't salute me like the scriptures say, or don't show me the same brotherly love that I always showed them, all because I feel a certain way about being all Hispanics or even all blacks, or certain Hispanics being to prove they're Israelites, and you want to shun me, and everybody you look like that, what that woman said, Bantu, Cushi, or the Neolites, and you rather shun us, and we've been show brotherly love to you for years, and you want to shun us for maybe 20 guys out of the whole nation Israel, then shame on you. But we building anyway, because again, Shawshank, did you call Daniela?
No, I'm gonna inbox him.
Okay, you inbox him because we want this to spread, because everybody may not watch this channel just like everybody don't watch here. So get this word out, man. Non-biased. So all praise to the Most High. So you hate him, huh? Well, I feel you. Jacob Israel. I'm just reading a few of the comments. Watch out for the pull-up boys. Who is that? Oh. Anybody want to come on real quick? Because we're going to leave off. Anybody want to come on the live real quick? And we'll send you the link. This is your opportunity. F.O.P.E been on YouTube for years. And we was never able to do something like this. Right? A lot of people would disagree or agree. It's your time to come on. This is your time to come on and say hello. Anybody want to come on real quick and speak to Shawshank and myself? Just to say hello. We want to have dialogue with our people, man. We love y'all. You know, even the ones that don't agree with us, we love y'all too. You know. Okay, yeah. Send it to we're only gonna be on there for like 5 or 10 minutes. We're gonna roll out. Darnell Falls. He's actually on Facebook.
Oh yes. Shit. Where I'm gonna get him at? Where to send it to him though? I don't know his information. Is it your friend, Qanath? My friend.
He's my friend. It's Darnell Falls.
Hold on.
Yeah. He's gonna send you the link, brother. Okay, Chris Black say he wanna come on. Chris Black. Chris Black, how can we bring back over?
One at a time.
One at a time. We're gonna be here for another 10 minutes.
I sent it.
He sent it to you, Darnell. How can we send it to Chris? You know how to do it?
If you got an email, type in something.
Hey, Chris.
You need to email something.
Chris, put your email up and we'll send it to you. Put your email up, Chris, and we'll send the link to you. Put your email up, Chris, and we'll send it to you.
Plus, we want to interact with the people because a lot of other brothers don't do this. They don't interact with the people like this. Talk to them on there's some people don't like to be synced anyway, so it is what it is.
Yeah, Chris, you send your email and then we'll send you the link. And all you do is like press 3 buttons and you'll come on live with us. So send your email. Yeah, he running like hell, man. Yeah, he running. Yeah, we don't chase cowards. We don't chase cowards. He said he posted a link. He said he posted his email twice. I don't see it. You see it up?
Hold on. Let me get all comments, live chat. Oh, yeah, I see it now.
Okay, he see it.
All right. I'm going to hold on 1 minute.
Yeah, ISBK, Homer, no cowards. They don't want to debate it. So, and we're doing other things too outside of saying who's Israel, who's not Israel. Because we believe in sojourners, so. Hey, Yashar Aria, man, you should come on. You kind of funny. You can still come on and talk about it. You got 5 minutes. You still talk about it. Come on. 5, 10 minutes. Come on. Hey, Hitman, you want to come on? You got 10 minutes. Anybody want to come on? You got 10 minutes. Oh, that's. Oh, okay. I got you. Daquan. Hey, man. Hey, Daquan, you got to come on, bro, unless you're at work.
Chris, I don't know where the brother don't know at. He ain't come in. I sent him though. So we'll see. Wait.
Darnell, we sent it to you, Darnell. Darnell, my buddy. We always talk on a message anyway. I'm just trying to do something different to talk. We trying to do something different to talk to our brothers and sisters, man.
Oh, he said
I'll probably give some information we don't know. But he said he could do a quick cut in 10 minutes. Go on, just let him. I mean, come on. Daquan said send it. He want to come on now. Send it to Daquan on the message, Shane.
I'm gonna send it to the Facebook. All right.
Chris Black, he sent it to you. Darnell, he sent it to you too.
Daquan, I sent it to you.
Yeah, Daquan. I knew they had. I said, you come on, you funny. I found out it was him. I could think. Oh, that's Chris.
Yo, shalom.
Shalom, brother.
Shalom, brother. How y'all doing?
Doing wonderful. How about yourself?
All
Doing
right,
pretty good, man. I could do a quick, like 10 minutes, man. I got my shorty still up, my 2-year-old. So, you know.
Okay. Let's hear it. Let's go.
Yeah, but the book is Zephaniah. You know, I think I posted this probably in the comments before, but the book of Zephaniah, that was written in 630 BCE, right? So basically, during that time period, this was just after the Assyrian captivity and prior to the Babylonian captivity. So when we're looking at Zephaniah 3 and 10, it's telling us that the 10 tribes are beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, you know? So, I mean, that's just a quick cut on that, you know, that doctrine that they sailed to the Americas. That didn't happen, bro. I'm not finding that anywhere in history. So.
Right. Hey, let me say something. Hold on, Chris.
Yep.
If anybody do believe that, don't take my laughter as arrogance or whatever like that, because you can come in and say, hey, Qanath, I believe it. And I still laugh. I'm not, you know, I want this to be an open platform, you know, so everybody have a chance to say what they want to say.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah,
all right.
A couple GMS. They did a video on Shalom. They did a video trying to combat the video we did on
Shalom. Yeah, okay, you see me good.
They trying to see the arrogant, but they obviously ain't watched the video.
Right. Okay, Darnell, go ahead, brother. You got 30 seconds, and I'm gonna go back to other brother.
Real short and sweet. Now,
go ahead.
When I say I hate them, man, I hate not only them, I hate anybody that's trying to confuse our people. And before I met you guys, you know, I used to watch like different camps, you know, IUIC and all. When I hear them guys holler that Negro, Mexican, and Native American, all that don't mess, man, it's just a turnoff because it don't line up with scripture. And I don't know what reason they doing it. I don't 501c3 or whatever. I don't know what the case may be, but I don't like it. I don't like it, you know. And I just think it's just kind of just distracting our people. Like that guy standing behind a shop. I mean, I used to lay bricks and block. I know the back of the building when I see one, you know. You just see nobody walking past. No, you know what I mean? He just sitting out there by himself with his little friend with a camera, you know. like we stuck on stupid or something, you know. So that's all I want to say, man. Y'all just keep it up, man, and you know, I'm learning a lot from you guys, man, and I got to the point, honestly, I just don't even want to fool with the rest of them. You know, I'm F.O.P. I told you that.
I know that's right.
You know.
Good. All praise. Yeah. I love you, brother. I love you.
Yeah,
and I really mean that. You know what I'm saying? We have to learn how to love each other and accept criticism, right?
Yeah.
I know I come kind of hard at people, but sometimes that gets you to listen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That gets you to listen, you know. And be honest with you, sometimes you can talk to me softly, but I got a big head, man. Sometimes you got to come at me. You got to come at me a little harder, make me listen.
But you know what? Let me say this right quick. No, that's okay, man. Don't never apologize for that, because like I was telling my kids, you know, the Christian church got us thinking, you know, like Yahawashi was standing up there talking soft. Just think about it, man. He was dealing with thousands of people, even hundreds of people. They didn't have no microphones. They didn't have no, you know what I mean? So he brought the message, and he brought the message loud and strong. Not only that, right. He brought it with good intent. With you know, with you know, because it's going to happen, and this whole thing is real. You know what I mean? So you don't come at nobody, especially when they going against the grain, man. You know, because some of the stuff these camps are doing, they know they full aware of what they're doing, man. So you just keep your passion, man. Keep coming the way you coming. And anybody that's sensitive, man, they just gonna have to, you know, it is what it is. You know.
I feel you. All praises. All praises. All praises. Yeah. Yes, sir.
So that's
yes,
all
sir.
I wanted to say, man. I wanted to say that much, you know. I appreciate y'all.
Thanks for the support, man. We
coming on.
You know, we just been doing this for a long time. He's gonna be doing it. You know.
Right.
So most I bless you. Hey, Shaw, you sent it today, Quan?
Yeah, I did. I'm waiting for him to come on.
Somebody said they've been watching. I don't have my glasses on. They said they've been watching for a long time. You appreciate our work. Well, we appreciate you for watching. You know, if you want to come on and talk, you don't have to show your face. You can just talk. You know, it puts a fire on our ass to keep doing what we're doing too. You understand? So we really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to come on, how you say that? How you say that name? Guy Vana El Salango, whatever. You know, before you come on, I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is what we do. Before you come on, you're gonna be in the back chat, right? So the people not gonna see you until we want them to see you. So if you come on showing your ass or whatever like that, nobody gonna see it. And if you come showing your ass, whatever like that, we done seen ass before. If you want to come on showing your penis, I got a penis, so I mean, I done seen that before. So if don't try to come on and do some slick shit, all right? But if you want to come on and be sincere, you can do that. But the audience is not going to see you until we see you. Understand that? Somebody say, laugh out loud.
Hey, yo, brothers, man. Hey, when you guys start discussing the tribes, man, I'd love to come on talk a little bit more. But, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go, man. Y'all keep doing what you guys doing. All praises to the Most.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother, for participating. The Most High bless you and your beloved family.
All right.
There we go. There we go. Hey, Daquan.
Y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, shalom. Man, shalom. You got 900 steps to get in this damn thing, man.
I know, right?
You got to go through like 400 different things, man. I was on Google Chrome. It was acting retarded, so I had to use a Samsung internet browser.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, con. But all praise where the brother go, man. He ran. I thought I was on right on time, man.
No, brother, go in, man. I mean, in fact, what you can do, if you like, you can give us your experience in New York without hopefully brothers won't come start hating you on dealing with Hispanics and whatnot like that in your neck of the woods. I would say, let's say H people. And it's not, let me say this also. This is not hate, right? We just talk about our lively experience and things we went through. And then you go on if you think they're Israel or
right.
or even whoever's Israel. Let's hear your story.
Shalom, family. Anybody on here that's on the Facebook, y'all know me as Brother Daquan or Brother Yashar Ariyah. Giving all praises and glory to the Most High, Yahawashi Yahawashi. From my perspective, I'm, out of all people that live in different states and all the Israelites that's scattered, I believe personally, just from my experience, there's no more place than New York that has the most scattering of Israelites that's in North America. So what I mean by that is that a lot of people are from like Texas, Alabama, Mississippi. You guys don't get a chance to experience the Hispanics only from a One West teaching and just accepting what you guys are taught, but you guys are not interacting with them every day on a day-to-day basis to see their phenotype, how they treat us, how they deal with us, doing business, break bread, different things of that nature. And the elder just said it, the best, and the other brother know as well. I cab in New York City. I see all type of diversities. I pick up all type of people, and you can tell from just the spirit alone when they come in my car who's a heathen and who's Israel, just off the presence of their spirit. And the problem that I notice is a lot of Hispanic families are three mixed. Let me explain what I mean by that. You have Puerto Ricans, even in New York, that look Mexican chinky. You have Puerto Ricans that look Rico Ricardo, pale. and you have Puerto Ricans that look like Taino Indians. And then you have Puerto Ricans that look like me. So technically, actually, I'm wrong. You have 4 different phenotypes of a Puerto Rican or Hispanic. So you gotta ask yourself, well, damn, how the hell do the Hispanics have 4 different phenotypes? Well, when you go into the history books, a lot of people don't know that the Asians conquered, the Chinese conquered that region of what you guys call the islands of Hispaniola way before Columbus even thought about putting his sperm over there. And a lot of people don't even know that. So that's why you look at the Mexicans, out of all the tribes that you call a 12-tribe chart, Peruvian people, Ecuadorian people, Mexicans, a lot of those people look Chinese. Then you got the ones that look Native American, and you got the ones that look Spaniard, and then you got the ones that look Negro. That's not our people. So that's where you have to start boxing them. Then, you know, what happens is a lot of these people get butthurt because from my experience picking them up, the father will come in here, and this dude look just like Bill Clinton. Pale, red skin. The daughter come in here, or the wife, she's full-blooded either Negro or some type of Native American Indian. And the daughter will come out looking like Halle Berry, gorgeous as shit. But again, yeah, she could have melanin, she could be pretty, but her father is still an Edomite. So a lot of Hispanics don't want to accept the fact that because their family is so mixed in with a lot of heathen DNA, they'll say, oh, well, we'll just say we don't know. That's not true. Y'all know, because I've noticed a lot of Hispanics, they're scared to post their fathers and their grandfathers on Facebook. And the reason for that being is once you see a Hispanic mother or father from the age of 55 up, you'll notice how their phenotype starts looking like an Edomite. They start getting that crinkly skin. They don't got no lips. So then hold the hell up. Why the hell does your father or mother look like Bill Clinton at 50, 60 years old, but then a black man, a Negroid at 50, 60 years old look good as hell? You can't be an Israelite.
I'm in my 50s.
Right, and you're black don't crack. So what I don't like is, I remember when I first got awoke about 9 years ago, a lot of Hispanics, even the 12-tribe people were saying of Negroid, Taino, or Native American descent, of Negroid Indian descent. How the hell do we go from Negroid Indian descent to just, oh, it's of Negroid or Hispanic descent? And
That's
you
true.
notice that, brother, like the Mighty Hebrew was on it earlier, and he said it best. We started with this Negroid, because I believe wholeheartedly that tribe was never influenced to bring in all these Cesar Chavezes. I truly don't believe that. I believe that when AREA and all them brothers was thinking about that chart, they was thinking about the Negroids that was scattered in those regions that those history books was talking about. So because we're so used to looking at the Cesar Chavezes or the Ricky Ricardos of the world, we automatically said, oh, well, those are the tribes that those books are talking about. But I think that we all need to start going back into all them books that we got about Native Americans and start using common sense and say, well, hold up. These authors that wrote these books never described those people as looking like Cesar Chavez. Right. That's another thing you didn't think about either, Elder. They never said they look Negroid. They never said they look Hispanic. They just said that these people were calling themselves X, Y, and Z, but they never gave you a phenotype of what they actually look like. We took it upon ourselves to say, oh, well, you know what? Mary from the deli at the store, she's an Israelite. But Mary don't look like me. And then you gotta
watch
start
this,
putting, right? You
watch this. When you look at the Bible, and they put Moses in the water, in a little carriage, whatever you want to call it, and push him down the water, right? Right. The Egyptian woman saw him in the water. He was a baby. He couldn't talk. What'd she say? This is a Hebrew baby.
Right. She knew if that, but hold on. But we don't go by phenotype.
Right. She recognized right off the top.
War. And they didn't want nothing to do with Joshua's ass. They said, hold up, nigga. Those are the Hebrews. Why the hell they know? How they know?
How they know?
It wasn't like he was walking with a golden damn wand stick. No, they seen that phenotype Yo, you don't mess with God's people. But again, I say this, and I say this, I'm gonna end it with this. If you Hispanic and you watching this, if you are so-called Hebrew and you are Hispanic and you're pale skin, let's just give you guys a benefit of the doubt. I dare you to go pop another Hispanic woman. Why the hell is your kid coming out looking like Bill Clinton? And you calling that a Hebrew? That's not an Israelite. So that means that what? Either your seed is fucked up, excuse my French, or her seed is jacked up. Because there's no way in hell two Israelites is gonna make no pale-skinned baby with blue eyes. So why is your babies coming out looking like Edomites? And if y'all don't believe me, okay, how about y'all come on Facebook and start posting our pictures, stop being scared. Post our newborn babies, because y'all always do it, and I catch asses all the time. Oh, look at the little Hebrew. That ain't no goddamn Hebrew. That's a heathen. And again, like I said,
Daquan, we had on Facebook, there's a lot of you YouTube subscribers that's been following us for some time that may not be on Facebook before Facebook started messing with us, because at one time we would have almost 2,000 people following us on Facebook, and then they said it was like 5, you know. But
right,
we had Wednesday night. Was it Thursday or Wednesday night? What you call it, Shane? We had what was that we called?
Thursday night
family tree.
Oh, family tree, right? But nobody stepped to the plate though.
Yeah. And
because again, like I said, Hispanics are very built in their pride of them being very coaching. So now I'm gonna get into that part. When you guys come to New York, the heart of Babylon, I don't give a damn what borough you go to. You can go to Queens, you can go to the Bronx, which is basically full of Hispanics. Brooklyn, full of Puerto Ricans. Manhattan is more diverse with just all different heathen nations. So that's why everybody has the main attraction of 42nd Street, because people feel like when you go to 40 Deuce, you get a chance to get a variety of all people from all either heathen nations or Israelite nations. But the scriptures told us not to go to those places, and we still do it anyway. We supposed to be going to the hood. That's where Israel's at any goddamn way. But getting back on topic, the Hispanics are very prideful in the sense of, I've dated a lot of Hispanic women in my years. Nobody can tell me about a damn Hispanic woman, because I lost my virginity to a damn Dominican, and I don't dated Puerto Ricans all my life. So you can't tell me nothing about them. I don't see, and I use this story as a good reference. I'm gonna post a picture later on Facebook to show y'all. There was a girl I dated about 12 years ago. Her name is Erica. The girl is beautiful. Beautiful girl, pecan color, long hair. Typical Puerto Rican. Her father looked just like Mayor de Blasio. He looked just like Bill de Blasio. And being so naive and ignorant at that time, I didn't know I was fucking a heathen. Because remember, I'm taught just like everybody else. I got me a little pecan Puerto Rican. Everything is copacetic. Not realizing all these years after, bro, you dealing with a Taino mother and a damn Bill Clinton to Bill de Blasio father. So guess what? She comes out with this pretty ass brown eyes, pretty pecan color with dead ass hair. And guess what? She ain't no damn Hebrew. So now you see where the battle comes in.
They call.
Yeah,
I want to show this. The scripture says that we look like the Ethiopians, right?
Right.
In the book of Amos, right? Now, what do Ethiopia? I'm gonna share my screen, and this is talking about the whole nation of Israel. I'm gonna share my screen.
One tribe. It was talking about all Israel, right?
Look, you see it?
Okay.
Yes.
You see the word Cushite? What's that word right there? Negro.
Wow.
Yeah, it does say that. Cushite, Negro. Make it bigger. Make it bigger. Make it bigger. Take us off the screen. Make it bigger.
I can't because I don't have it downloaded. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Well, put that little arrow, put that little white arrow back on it and show the word Negro. It said Cushite Negro.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's bigger right there. Oh. It said Cushite Negro. It sure did.
Now you see, it's funny you post that, Ak, because now you leave this open floor for these brothers to come on in. And it's funny now, check this out. Every Negroid person on your page or your YouTube followers will defend these bastards wholeheartedly, but never give them opportunity to come on and defend their damn self. That is a coon syndrome. So you talk about the white man.
That's a cold cut. You right, go ahead. I'm sorry, Daquan. I want to put that back up.
It jumped from the white man to the Spaniard white man. They still the same goddamn people. The only difference is that the regular white man that we talk about every day, he speaks bastard English, and you guys speak damn Spanish. But you still the same people. You're from Spain. Or you have some type of Asiatic blood in you. Oh, kind.
Now you see it right there.
It says Cushite.
Right.
Negro.
Cushite. Yes. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and say it right there. Cushite Negro. Complex.
There was a sister that was in my group some years ago, about 4 years ago. Her name was Violet. A lot of people know her because she was very, I guess she started getting a little popularity on Facebook. She inboxed me one day and she came clean, 100% clean. She said, brother, I need to really talk to you. So I'm like, shalom, sister, what's going on? I know for a fact that my grandfather and my grandmother are not Israelites, that they're actually Spaniard, because they look, I did my, my research, and I know that they are not Indians or on that side. She's like, now, but what do I do? Because according to the curses, wasn't Israel supposed to get raped? So she said, well, if they got raped, aren't we still Israelites? That was a real keen question she asked me. And I said, well, let me ask you a question. If I go put my sperm in a goddamn donkey, is that DNA going to be a donkey, or is it going to be a black man? And she got stuck. I said, so yes, part of the curses was we was going to get raped, but raping a woman and putting your DNA in a woman is not the same thing. I think that's what people get it misconstrued. If you go into a lot of these history books, a lot of white men will get killed for impregnating black women. That's why people don't realize the Negroid DNA is so strong, not because, but obviously because of the Most High, but a lot of white men did not put their sperm in all black women. They may have raped them as far as having sex with them, touched them in certain private parts and violate them in those areas. But to sit there and say that over 3, maybe 500,000 Judite Israelites got put to arrest by all these Europeans, you're a damn liar, because there's no way in hell, all these centuries later, we all still look the same. But then when you go to the Hispanic community, y'all got all different type of phenotypes. That don't make no sense.
Well, not only that, bro, let me say this. When you look at it, when we put up scriptures from Speckelberg, we told everybody it don't mean that we put up Hosea. We bring up other scriptures, bring out how Israel was still over there throughout Africa and did not come over here in America. You have elder brothers or so-called elder brothers who've been in knowledge for some time. They just ignored and put up memes, or they won't tell the people the truth. And I for me personally, I think it's high time that you stop respecting people who's going to lie to you. Because when you ask them a question, and they refuse to answer a question. When you look at Hosea 7 and 8, and it says cake not turned, and we tell them it don't mean that, and then you go ask them and they won't answer it, and you tell them to get your precept on it, they won't get your precept on it. I lose respect for these guys. What's that?
I ain't never seen somebody fight back with memes. How the hell you fight back with memes? Like, how you do that? I'm talking about they literally using memes to come up with what we teach.
And they got to the point now, Daquan, a lot of them scared to even come on. Scared to even come on the air. You know? So, hey, look, I don't know if I'm going to cut off. If I do, then Shane, you can have me back, but I got to take this call because I don't know where it's coming from. Let me see.
All right, you good.
All right, I'm good. Shalom. What's going on? Huh?
Qanath, mute your phone. I mean, mute your mic. Qanath, mute your phone.
All right.
Mute your mic. Mute your mic. Hold on.
All right. My bad. My bad. Did you hear my son talking?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay, I won't do that no more. That was my oldest son. Say he on his way over here. I'm like, what the hell you doing over here for late night? But it is where you come. But yeah, Israel, it's crazy out here, man.
Problem is, a lot of brothers just like how it took Farrakhan all those years to admit that he was wrong. A lot of brothers are too prideful to admit and just humble down that all you guys did was fulfill a doctrine and pass it on as a cancer, and because it don't got spread it so damn much, you are so prideful that you don't want to go back on your word. So instead of you being a man to say, you know what, after all these years I've been teaching falsehood because I've been doing some more research, you would rather die in sin and stick on the premise of an old dead school that died, stick on that and rather rot in hell because your pride is so strong. That's wicked as hell.
And what gets me, brother, is that you have a lot of brothers, Negroid, like I said, Cush, right? Cush means Negro, right? We brought it out. Is that you had those same brothers actually against us, you know? And like I said, I don't have no against Hispanic people, even though a lot of them have stuff against me, you know. But
it's just like the Christian church, Elder, because watch this. I'm gonna show you why. The Christian church said God loves everybody. Well, y'all camps is doing the same shit. If you want to get technical, I done seen some of these so-called, you know, who Edomites in camps. It's crazy now. I never seen. I mean, it's crazy. You know, at one time I was going to bring out every picture. I got almost 5,000 friends on Facebook, and I was going to bring out every picture of all the Edomites at the camp. But I said, you know, I don't want to do that, man, because I'm not going to do that because at the end of the day, I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want nobody to hurt me. But it's crazy. Well, we don't mix so much. How do you know? What do you mean? How do you know? You go to Uncle Louis' house every goddamn weekend. Why is your uncle got Rico Suave slick back hair with red skin, and then your mom is dark as shit and look just like me? Why is that? But then they get upset and they get butthurt, and it's like, oh, you know what? I'll just wait for one of these other black people in my camp to come to my aid. And that's exactly what happens. Let the post manifest for a little while, and I'll just get Judah to take care of my business. Because you know what? The good old house nigga, he always come to save the day any goddamn way. So come on, cool nigga. Come on, save the day. If you don't think about it, when do you ever see that friend come on a post and defend that doctrine? None. They wait for Judah to come on there and light it up.
Yeah, they can't defend it. You know, that's,
and you know the sad part? I told y'all this a while ago. My uncle prophesied this shit in 2013. He said, Daquan, I love you. You my nephew, and you took me out of Islam. And I'll be ever grateful for that to the day I die, that you got me out of Islam into Israel. He said, but the shit that you doing is wicked as hell. I said, what you mean, Unc? What are you talking about? He said, bro, why are you so focused on finding these tribe books to prove Hispanics are Israelites, and you're not even focusing on your own damn people? And our elder, I sat there and I got so in my feelings. I was mad as hell at him. I was like, yo, what do you mean? He's like, I'm telling you right now, one day they're going to turn on your ass. He said, I'm telling you, they're going to turn on your asses and you're going to eat every word you sold by telling them damn heathen that they was Israelites. And look what
let me say this to the listening audience, right? And anybody tuning in on this after we finish. And then I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let you get the last word. We had like 7 or 8 Hispanic guys, right? Was gonna be a part of FOPE, and we was actually teaching them. And then out of nowhere, we was teaching for 6, 7 months, and one of them was like, "Yeah, we're gonna teach our own people." And I was like, "What you mean?" And another Hispanic guy checked them. And then another 2 months later, they say, "Well, we're not gonna be FOP. We're gonna be the tribe of Issachar camp." I said, huh? Now, mind you, I was having trouble with this anyway, but they wanted to be a part of our camp or whatever. I said, okay, you know. When I say trouble, I mean accepting. But I was like, you know what? It's what I was taught. I'm gonna continue to teach it, even though I may see something that's not right about it. Excuse me. When I see a thing right, I see a lot that's not right about it. But then they say we're not gonna do it. They want me. They gonna start teaching for Issachar. I said, so are you gonna teach people that's black? Where you from? This Issachar? They said, oh no, they be all right. They Judah. I said, really? I said, so why are you separating yourself? I ended up bringing them on live one day on Facebook, and they say, no, I'm a Canaanite. They turned all of them saying I'm a Canaanite. Every single one of them said I'm a Canaanite now. I was like, wow. So it is what it is, man. People say what they want to say. I just think everybody, and eventually I'm end up calling out big time names, Daquan. When I say big time, it's only big time in Africa because Israel all over the world. But these guys who would not speak up, I think you're disingenuous and really cowardly because you serve man more than you serve the Most High. And I'll give you an example. I'm gonna give you a freaking example how you serve man more than you serve the Most High. And I'm gonna show you I'm not biased. Watch this. Mighty Hebrew was on here, right? He was on here. He believed in Yahawashi. People don't know that, right? But he believes that he's a brother, right? Not the son.
Right. He don't believe all of us.
He believed all of us are sons. I said, okay. But here we go. You got people who will accept Christians. They would talk to people that that's so-called conscious community, build with them, law with them, but and they don't believe. Some of them don't even believe in Yahawashi or Christ, right? But they still talk to them. But a lot of them don't even want to deal with F.O.P.E. because they don't accept Hispanics. So when I say Hispanics, I'm talking about Hispanics with dark skin too, you know. But people who don't believe in the Bible, period, you accept them. But I guess these other people is more important than Christ because you won't even talk to people who saying these people not Israelites. Think about that. That's something to ponder. So with that, man, my name is Qanath Yahawashi. Allah Shashay, you want something to say? I think Daquan picked up a ride. We're gonna get out of here, man.
You know, thank y'all for tuning in.
Cool.
Thank you for tuning in, and got some more good lives coming up dealing with the nation of Israel. Shalom.